Hello my friends, I'm back and I decided to make some vegan pierogies. These are from a company called Stella's and I buy them at the Big Carrot. I'm sure that there's other places that sell them. That's where I get them. So I'm gonna dig in. I am so hungry. I have been cooking all day, on and off, but you know, getting stuff ready. Oh my gosh, I hope this actually holds up. Oh, I have it on like a little box so that you can see it. I'm trying to figure out how to put everything so that I don't have to keep moving and all that. This is the French onion dip. From the other night. I fried the pierogies up with onions and garlic, ketchup, cilantro, and green onions on top, salt and pepper. So good. Oh my gosh. Do you like pierogies? So, when we were growing up, we used to make them with my aunt. My aunt was Ukrainian, and we used to make sometimes 500 at a time. 500. It was absolutely busy, chaotic, fun, delicious. And we would do all different flavors. So we would do some with potato and cheese, which is the normal. I would do some with sauerkraut, homemade sauerkraut. And then we would make fruit pierogies. If you have not tried fruit pierogies, they are so good. We would do blueberry, all homemade preserves basically. Strawberry, peach, pineapple, you name it, we made it. Now, I have tried making the gluten-free dough, and it just doesn't work for me. But these are so good. Like, they changed it as well. I want to say last year. So before then, you had to do the whole process of boiling them until they floated and blah, blah, blah. But now you can just add them. So what I did today was I fried up my onions and my garlic in some vegan margarine. And then I added in the frozen pierogies and a tiny bit of water and stuck the lid on it. And let them steam. And then when they were finished, I just took the lid off, flipped them over a few times. To get them more brown. And they are so good. So there's this other company named Belly Bon. And she's in, can't remember what city she's in. Can't believe I just said that. I think it's Newcastle. But she brings them to different stores. And I am so wanting to try them. Her name is Monica as well. So Monica from Belly Bon. If you're watching this, I'm seriously wanting to try your Perogies. mm. So this company has, I think they're all gluten-free, but they're not all vegan. So this is the potato and onion one, which is vegan. And they're so good. Like, honestly, you can't even tell that they're gluten-free, which is very rare, because a lot of gluten-free stuff, the flours are completely different. They don't have the same mouthfeel, the same chewiness, nothing like that. But these are a really, really good substitute. Not gonna lie. So did I tell you about the Meat on the Beach store closing down on Queen Street? I'm gonna go there. Hopefully they're still open, because everything is 50% off today. So I can't see them having a lot of stuff. And people have been shopping there for like 25 years. So all the regulars are going to go in today to say their goodbyes and everything and support them and buy everything. But they do have a lot of stuff that I can buy. So I'll go down and check it out. Another one of my goals for this year is to break up my relationship with big box chain stores. Now, that is going to be extremely hard. For one reason, the big box chain stores have a lot of money, so their stuff can be cheap. They buy in bulk, so they can sell it for cheaper. And I love supporting little mom and pop shops. But when it comes down to the fact of, you know, if I'm going to pay double what I would pay in another store, most likely I'm going to go to the one that's cheaper. I mean, I have a family, and sometimes money is tight. You know, right now my company is doing okay, and we're buying all of these appliances and everything, but that doesn't mean that I can do that all the time. And your money can walk away from you at any given point in time. So, yeah. And we are very frugal, which is why we were able to save up the money to buy these things. So I like using, what do you use to save money? Are you a couponer? Do you price match? Do you use any apps? I love Flip app. Love it. We used to have another one here called Mukbang or something like that, but it went under. And we have Checkout 51, but I never see anything there that's vegan, so I don't bother. Oh my gosh, that was good. Remember to bring my Kleenex for my runny nose. So, what do you do to save money on your groceries? We're only a family of 3. So, I mean, sometimes our grocery bill is small. But we buy a lot of produce. And a lot of gluten-free flours. And for some reason, gluten-free, because it has to be certified and it has to go by lots of restrictions, it's more expensive than just buying everything else that's standard, right? So, our grocery bill went up a lot when we had to change to gluten-free products. That being said, we don't buy any convenience foods. We rarely buy any of the frozen faux meats, like I said before. Or if I do, we will go to Almost Perfect, it used to be called. Now it's just the grocery outlet. It is up on Steeles Avenue West, or Shepherd Avenue West, actually, I think. And that place is epic. Oh my goodness. It's this big, huge outlet. And sometimes you can get like a box of Gardein there. I think it's $12.99. And it's massive. Where if you were to go to the grocery store and buy a small little bag, it's $6.99. Here you can get this big, huge box in bulk for $12.99 or $13.99. I'm pretty sure it's $12.99 now. And they sell the Gardein chicken fingers, the porkless bites, the ground. And they have all of these other things that we can't find in other stores. There's a company that they deal with that is all vegan. It's called Velo Vegan, and it's a gentleman who lives in Toronto. Velo means bike. So he actually used to take small orders and deliver it to everybody on his bike, which is why it's called Velo Vegan. Kind of cool. There's also Veggie Paradise. And then they just sell other things that you can't find in regular stores sometimes because they go to liquidators and buy stuff. So it's super cheap. I use Flip App. Love Flip App. I love price matching. I love coupons. And I batch cook. So I find that helps to save money. What are your biggest ways to budget and to save money? I don't know if you can actually see it, but I put our chart on the fridge there. It's kind of dark, but oh no, it's actually really bright. Wow, I only have the one light on too, so I'm shocked. Wait, maybe if I like... Dun dun dun. Dun dun dun. No, it's not going to work. See? No matter, somewhere... There. No. Depending on where you put your hand in it, if it's covering the light or not, it'll go darker. So that's our chart for our meals for the week. And for our vitamins. And I just put like happy 2020 and have a great week. All that stuff. I'm super excited about it. So I've been taking my vitamins all week. I'm not going to feel a difference until about the 3rd week, probably. But I feel good. So I can't complain. I haven't started taking my iron yet because I like to kind of wean into it, just like you wean off of it. So I started with the vitamin D and vitamin B. And then I will introduce iron and vitamin C maybe 2 weeks in. So I'll do one in the morning and one in the evening. And then I need to up my water intake. I've told you openly about that. Even though I love water. Like, I love it. I find that if I am drinking out of a glass mason jar, I drink a lot more than this thing for some reason, which is really weird because I like my canteen. But I guess it's because this... I don't even know how much this holds. It doesn't say. I guess I could just pour it into a measuring cup and see. But I think it's probably around 2 cups. So 4 of these would equal my 2 mason jars. And I can drink 2 mason jars in no time. So what I used to do is drink half a mason jar before breakfast. Then some with my breakfast, finish it off. And then I would do some with my lunch. And then I would finish off whatever with dinner. So I sometimes would even drink 3 full mason jars of water a day. Which I think is pretty good. So I need to get back into that. And I was drinking tea again, but I was feeling really awful and not sleeping well for that whole week that I was drinking tea. So I stopped this week and now I'm sleeping again. So I'm pretty sure that's just the tea. And I don't really know if decaffeinated tea is any good for you. I mean, as far as I know, it's all chemically processed and that's how they take the caffeine out. So it doesn't make any sense to me to drink something that's supposed to be good for you, but still process up the wazoo. No thanks. And I can drink green teas and all that, but they still have caffeine. So, water it is. And I'm going to die down my lemonade intake because that's a lot of sugar. So, we have a bottle of lemon juice that's almost done. I might get one more pitcher out of it, and that's it. So, I'll make that probably this weekend because we're going to have a little, night where we have... What are we having? I can't even remember what we're having now. I have it on that calendar over there. But I can't see it. On Saturday, I have written down that we are having aloo gobi, rice, and veggies. And then on Sunday, we're having sweet and sour tofu with ginger rice and veggies. So I can film all of that for you. I hope you liked my video earlier with the gravy. It was really hard to situate the camera. I don't know how I'm going to manage it. I had it on the toaster there, leaning over and like taped, and oh gosh, it was so funny. And then it was moving and I thought it wasn't going to work, but it seemed to work. So, all right, my friends, I'm going to go down to meet on the beach and see what kind of deals I can get, if anything is left. And I will chat with you later. Hope you're having a great day. I love you. Keep smiling.